Be it sky anomalies, aliens, UFO sightings, there is always a lot going on in a country with the biggest landmass on the planet.
Добрый день, от город Новокузнецк.
Let's uncover some of the most unbelievable discoveries made in Russia that shocked everyone.
What is this? It looks like a hand, but only with 3 fingers.
When you think of the Alaskan mountains, you imagine icy peaks and eerie silence. But in October 2023, a mountaineer's trip took a terrifying turn. He was filming the area when a round, disc-shaped object appeared in the sky. It descended, almost landing near him, and red lights suddenly lit up, like it was signaling something. Was it a UFO, a hidden device, or a message from beyond? Experts might investigate, but for now, the mountains feel less empty and far more mysterious. Red glowing orb. A tourist in the mountains noticed red glowing orbs in the sky. At first, he thought they were drones capturing views, but as he watched, they moved strangely, almost like they were searching for a landing spot. That's when he realized they weren't normal aircraft or drones. The way they hovered, 3 in number, made him think of UFOs. The mountains seemed lonely, making them a perfect place for their mission and stay. The red glow flickered as if demanding attention. Maybe soon, more of these beings would arrive and settle there too. Rooftop monster sighting. A student captured something truly terrifying on camera. He saw a giant creature on a building rooftop. It had many legs, each with pointed ends, making it look otherworldly. It could have been the result of a bizarre experiment gone wrong. Perhaps scientists created it and it somehow escaped from a nearby lab, ending up on the rooftop. If that's the case, there could be more of these creatures lurking nearby. Frozen monster discovery. What could be hiding beneath the layers of snow in the frozen wilderness? Let's find out. An explorer came across something strange frozen in the snow. As he carefully slid the snow away with his hand, he uncovered the face of a monster-like creature. Its yellowish eyes and pointed nose were unmistakable. Intrigued, he grabbed an ice pick to try and break it free. Was it an extinct creature, frozen for ages under layers of ice? Perhaps a dinosaur or some other monstrous being, preserved over time. Soon he might uncover the full body. For now, we'll have to wait and see what he finds next. Monstrous snow discovery. An expert, sensing a strange presence beneath the snow, used a detector to pinpoint something unusual. As he carefully dug through the snow, what he uncovered was shocking. He found a face with large white eyes and sharp teeth, resembling something monstrous. It looked like an extinct creature, possibly a long-forgotten dinosaur or even a caveman. He decided to fully uncover the discovery and planned to submit it to scientists for further analysis. What could this strange find mean? Only time and proper study would reveal the truth. Giant spider sighting. A video surfaced online, quickly going viral for a shocking reason. It showed a creature crossing a road, its long legs stretching far across the pavement. At first glance, it seemed like a giant spider, but there was something off about it. Its back was a striking red, almost unnatural. It could have been a new, undiscovered species of spider, or perhaps something more mythical. As the creature moved out of view, the video ended. The public likely reacted with disbelief and fear. The authorities probably acted fast to capture it before it posed any risk. Live stream encounter.
Somebody watching you on the back.
A YouTuber was streaming live from the woods, engaging with his fans, when one of them mentioned something strange. They pointed out that someone seemed to be hiding behind the trees, watching him. The YouTuber looked back, but saw nothing. Still, something felt off. He glanced again, and this time, he saw it. A shadow, barely visible, lurking behind one of the trees, staring at him. A chill ran down his spine. Fear set in, and without thinking, he quickly stood up, ready to leave. Was it a ghostly presence? After all, trees have always been linked to such spirits.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Flatcraft hovering. Mountains are more than just scenic views. If you don't believe it, take a look at this video captured by a passenger from an airplane. While flying over the Andes mountain range, he spotted a flat craft hovering above one of the peaks. How could a craft be so flat? But what made it even stranger was that it wasn't moving at all. It just stayed there, as if waiting for something. Some believe it wasn't a craft, but a portal, a doorway to another world. What if the airplane had stayed there longer? Would something have come through? Polar bear mystery. In the Russian Arctic, workers spotted a massive polar bear moving across the ice, but something was off. Dark markings covered its fur, making it look dirty. One worker muttered that someone must have done this to the bear either for marking or perhaps to make it easier to spot the wild animal. They recorded a video and uploaded it online, and it quickly went viral in Russia. Scientists are now seeking to find out more about this strange occurrence. Alien hand found.
And mostly green. Have no idea what it looks like.
Explorers in a remote icy region witnessed an unexpected find, a hand trapped in the ice. Unlike a human hand, it had only 3 fingers, and the color of the hand was unusual, almost green. Some speculated it could be part of a creature not of this world. The hand, preserved in ice for who knows how long, seemed to tell a strange story. The villagers nearby spoke of a UFO sighting, leading to the idea that it might have crash landed and left this hand behind. Was it the remains of an alien being? The explorers, shaken but determined, began searching for more signs, wondering if they would uncover more clues of the crash.
But only with 3 fingers.
Mermaid remains found. A TikTok clip quickly grabbed attention when the user claimed to have found something strange on the beach. The video showed him picking up what initially looked like a bundle of tangled branches. As he brought it closer to the camera, it became clear that it was something far more unusual. The camera revealed a rib cage, long arms, and a tail resembling that of a fish. It looked like the remains of a creature, one that could resemble a mermaid. After a brief pause, the man threw it back into the water. If it was truly a mermaid, then it seemed that mermaids were more than just myths or stories. Blood red sky. The evening sky over St. Petersburg turned into a terrifying sight. On August 7th, the sky suddenly turned red and remained glowing red for the entire day. The entire city was bathed in an eerie red light, making it feel like the world was ending. The color was intense, unnatural, almost like a warning. Some believed it was a sign of something returning, maybe even evil. Others feared it was a signal from outer space, linked to UFOs. If that's true, then the real question is, are we prepared for what's coming? Massive sinkhole discovery. A pilot flying over Solikamska, Russia, noticed something strange below, a massive hole in the middle of the snow-covered houses. It was so big that it looked like the entrance to an underground world, just like in stories. Authorities were soon informed, and when summer arrived, they gathered to deal with it. Cranes were brought in to fill the hole with sand, making sure the area was safe. But what was it really? It turned out to be a sinkhole, a deep cavity formed when the ground collapses. Thunderstorm UFO encounter. Two teenage boys in Russia were filming a thunderstorm when something strange caught their eye in the distance. A burning fire seemed to ripple through the clouds from right to left, lighting up the sky. It wasn't lightning. The boys watched, puzzled. If it were a flare, it would have burned longer. If it was an aircraft exploding, pieces would have fallen, but there were none. Strange sightings like this are often tied to UFO, known for their odd behaviors. If it was one, maybe it will soon appear again. Fiery meteorite flash. A bright streak of light was seen in many areas across Russia as a fiery object raced through the air, leaving a glowing trail behind. Then came a powerful shockwave that shook buildings and echoed across the city. At first, no one knew what it was, but later, scientists confirmed the truth. It was a huge meteorite. Some believed it was connected to an asteroid passing by Earth that day, but experts said otherwise. Still, the sudden strike left many thinking about what else could come from space without warning. Frozen ancient figure.
Well, a walk in the woods could reveal art frozen in time, maybe reminding us of a much simpler time.
In a park, something unusual caught the attention of locals. Hidden in the woods, a strange figure emerged from the ice. At first glance, it looked like a block of ice, but as people got closer, an outline became clear. An ancient humanoid shape frozen in time. The figure was eerily lifelike, resembling something from a forgotten era, almost as if it had stepped out of history itself. As it turned out, this mysterious figure was part of an art installation named Zoog Zoog, a modern take on ancient history. The artist's intention was to bring a piece of the past to life in a way that felt both otherworldly and grounded in time.
I was walking along and I'm like, whoa, there it is.
Meet Zug Zug.
I don't think anybody's ever seen anything quite like this. This is quite an art installation in the middle of the woods.
Floating spider creature. Traffic came to a sudden stop, but it wasn't due to traffic signals. It was something far more unusual. People on the road witnessed a creepy creature with a bizarre shape, spider-like long legs, and a floating tail crossing the street before disappearing. Many believe it was some kind of alien entity, as no normal being would look like that. Others think it could be a deformed or mythical creature. After the incident, several more people reported seeing the same creature, and authorities are now searching for it, trying to catch it. What do you think it could be? Creepy building climb. Russia has been the center of attention for some creepy sightings lately. If you don't believe me, let's take a look at this one. A person from his building window saw a creature emerging and climbing creepily up the side of the building. It had long, bizarre legs. Not a spider, but something that felt like it came straight out of a Spider-Man movie. The creature climbed to the roof, and then the video abruptly ended. Maybe it's heading toward your building next. Bizarre sea creature. A fisherman stumbled upon something truly bizarre during his usual fishing trip, a sea creature unlike anything he had ever encountered before. It resembled a fish, but had strange human-like facial features, its golden color and long tail. After capturing the creature, he shared the footage online, and people quickly started speculating. Some said it could be a sea monk or bishop fish, while others suggested it might be a type of stingray or even a shovel-nosed ray. What's your take on this? Let me know your thoughts. Glowing Eyes Cave. Explorers ventured deep into a cave, unaware of what lurked in the dark. As they moved further in, they saw strange glowing dots in the distance. The white glow stood out against the pitch-black surroundings. Speculation ran wild. Was it a wolf, a mountain lion, or even a bear? Realizing the danger, the explorers wisely decided to turn back, leaving the mysterious creature undisturbed in the shadows. Black Snowstorm Mystery.
Добрый день. От город Новокузнецк.
In a coal mining region of Siberia, residents posted strange videos of entire streets and districts covered in black snow. The roads and cars were coated, as if a storm of coal had swept through the area. Locals whispered that something wasn't right. The black snow might be linked to nearby coal mines, where fine particles mixed with the falling snow. Authorities took action to remove the black snow and investigate whether it was caused by the mines or something else entirely.
Добрый день. От город Новокузнецк.
Eiger alien footage. In 1992, a leaked video appeared on the deep web titled EBE 1992 Eiger. Filmed in the cold Swiss mountains, the footage showed figures frozen in unnatural poses. They had large heads, long fingers, and their bodies appeared stiff and lifeless. One of the figures was even suspended with cables, hinting at something strange. The figures seemed alien-like, possibly kept by humans for DNA research or cloning purposes. If these figures truly were extraterrestrial beings, it would mean that alien visits weren't just a recent phenomenon, but had been happening for a long time. Ancient statue unearthed.
Блин. Вот это да. Короче.
In Yakutia, Russia, near Nerjungri, an unusual discovery was made by an excavator during construction work. What appeared to be a statue covered in mud and cement was unearthed. The figure had large wings resembling either an angel
Такую Ну я скажу, эмоции просто не рассказать, душа.
A shield in front suggested it could represent a guardian or warrior. The statue's design hints at ties to military history, possibly marking a war memorial or religious site. The excavation site will be carefully preserved to ensure no damage comes to the figure. The statue will then be submitted to a museum as a rare historical find, where experts can examine its origins and significance.
Не знаю, конечно, не описать. Это просто...
Yeti wilderness encounter. A security camera set in the snowy wilderness captured an unexpected guest one night. It recorded a giant creature, all covered in fur, slowly appearing in front of the camera. The creature started eating something from the ground, then got up and moved closer to the camera. Strange sounds echoed as it seemed to be calling someone. As it came into full view, the figure resembled something like Chewbacca, but much larger. With the snow around it, the first thought that came to mind was the Yeti. Could it be? What's your take on this? Alien in hospital.
What on earth is that?
A leaked video uploaded online became the center of attention. Want to know why? Well, it showed a hospital scene where a person, hiding his face, was holding a wheelchair. But in the chair sat no ordinary patient. Instead, it was a grayish figure with large eyes and an unusually large skull, fitting the description of an alien. The question arose, could it be that this being had crash landed and is secretly being treated by humans? Authorities are now trying to track down the hospital and the doctors involved, though the true details remain a mystery.
Earth is that? Hey, excuse me.
Humanoid sky figure. Russians witnessed something in the sky that no one expected. It wasn't a drone, plane, or even a kite. What they saw was gigantic, black, and humanoid, like a person flying without any aircraft. How could this be possible? The video quality was poor, making it hard to make out any clear features, but the sight left many speculating. Some believed it was linked to extraterrestrial activity, maybe an alien since their technology is far more advanced than ours. Others wondered if it was a witch flying through the sky. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Mutant goat birth. A strange creature was born in Russia, causing a stir. It looked like a goat, white in color and with the rest of its herd, but this one had a large nose and mouth, giving it a monstrous appearance. Some believed it was simply a goat with a rare deformity or genetic oddity. The creature's unusual look raised questions, and people wondered if there was any chance it could be treated. If it's possible to fix, why not try? Prehistoric foal uncovered. While working in the Badagai Depression in Russia, scientists uncovered something remarkable. As they dug through layers of permafrost, they found a perfectly preserved creature, frozen in time for thousands of years. The body was in remarkable condition, with its organs still intact and covered in what appeared to be fur. After closer examination, the scientists realized this wasn't just any animal. It was a young foal belonging to an extinct species of horse. The remains are now being studied, with experts hoping to learn more about the ancient landscape and perhaps recreate a picture of life 40,000 years ago. Eventually, it will be displayed in a museum. Alien skull discovery. On a snowy day in Russia, a group of boys stumbled upon something far from ordinary. Buried under layers of snow, they discovered the carcass of a strange being. Its humanoid body was unmistakable, but its skull was unlike anything they'd seen. Large eyes, almost too big for its head. It looked just like the descriptions of an alien. Perhaps it had crash landed, its mission to Earth failing tragically. If the boys had searched further, they might have uncovered the wreckage of a UFO hidden beneath the thick snow layers, waiting to be found. Yeti sighting captured. A bizarre sighting was caught on camera by a Russian cyclist. While on his ride, he noticed something unusual on a snowy slope. a giant, dark, and tall figure standing in the distance. The creature didn't seem to notice the cyclist as it moved along its path. Curious, the cyclist slowed down to get a better look. What he saw left him stunned. The creature was massive, towering over the landscape. A Yeti? It certainly seemed like one. That day, the cyclist got more than just beautiful views and a peaceful ride, something that might have once seemed like a myth. Ancient wolf head. In the frozen wilderness of Siberia, Russian scientists made a discovery that was beyond any belief. While exploring the permafrost of Yakutia, they stumbled upon a giant furry head encased in ice. The creature's sharp teeth and distinct features stood out clearly, as if it had been trapped in time. Covered in pieces of ice, it seemed as though the creature had been there for thousands of years. After careful examination, it was revealed that the mysterious head belonged to an ancient wolf, preserved perfectly for over 40,000 years. Could there be more undiscovered creatures frozen in time, waiting to be found? Unidentified object found. One day, locals in a Siberian village found a huge object in the forest. It was big, round on one end, and looked like part of a machine. People started guessing what it could be. Some thought it was a piece of a rocket, while others believed it came from a UFO. The Russian space agency said it had nothing to do with space, which made things even more mysterious. The villagers pulled it to their village using a trailer and told the authorities. Later, it was taken away for study, but no clear answer was given about where it really came from. Black smoke ring. Imagine you step outside expecting a regular morning, only to find something completely unexpected in the sky. This video, filmed in Indonesia, shows a strange, massive black smoke ring hanging in the air. The ring moves slowly, almost as if it has a life of its own, and with each passing second, it grows more unsettling. As it slowly fades away, viewers are left wondering, what was that? Well, it seemed like a portal to another world. Maybe if we stepped inside, we could time travel, or it could lead us directly to outer space. Who knows? Levitation mystery. A video from Russia showed a strange creature that seemed to defy the laws of nature. The creature, about 2 feet tall, appeared to walk on its hind legs. But here's the odd part. It suddenly levitated off the ground, floating in the air for a brief moment before gently descending back down. This didn't look like any normal flying animal. It seemed almost like a supernatural force was at play. The creature then resumed walking as if nothing had happened. Could it have been a ghostly being? At night, such sightings started to make sense. Ostrich-like creature. A 30-year-old clip that had recently resurfaced sparked curiosity and debate online in Russia. The footage showed a creature running across the ground. At first glance, it looked like an ostrich, but there was something off about it. Many believe the creature seen in the video could have been an animal that was thought to be extinct. Some even speculated that it could have been a dinosaur, despite dinosaurs having disappeared millions of years ago. There could have been a secret location where dinosaurs were kept hidden, or perhaps this creature was a modern-day descendant of ancient species. Strange tree climber. A visitor in Russia witnessed something strange. A creature climbing up a tree bark. At first glance, it appeared to be a frog, but there was something unsettling about it. Its large eyes and strange strings hanging from its head made it look like a bizarre cross between species, possibly something that has never been discovered before. The mystery surrounding the creature is growing, and now we must wait for scientists to study it and reveal its true nature and purpose. Forest creature sighting. A tourist in the woods of Russia was expecting to find a ghost, but what he stumbled upon was much more mysterious. While setting up his camera, he spotted something lurking behind a tree, black, furry, and massive. For a moment, it appeared before quickly disappearing. Then it reappeared and slid back behind the tree, almost like it was playing a game of hide and seek. The size and appearance of the creature suggested it could only be a Bigfoot or Sasquatch. After recording for a while, the tourist decided it was time to leave, as creatures don't like others entering their territory. UFO light phenomenon. In April 2024, a woman captured strange lights in the sky on her barn's doorbell camera. The lights blinked in and out of sight with no sound at all. The footage, recorded in night vision, gave the scene an eerie vibe, especially with horses nearby. When the light vanished and reappeared, it seemed to jump to a completely different location. Some believe these are UFO blinkers. The woman noted her horses reacted oddly, as if scared of the lights passing by, leading some to believe a group of UFOs might be spying on us. Alaskan UFO sighting. In October 2019, a flight crew traveling northeast of a mountain in Alaska noticed something strange in the sky. At first, it appeared as an unusual object with a trail behind it. As they flew closer, it shifted position, turning from horizontal to vertical. The object seemed to hover near a volcano, holding its shape for several moments. The crew was left in disbelief, unsure of what they had just witnessed. It appeared to be UFO, and who knows, the volcano was a secret base or portal to outer space, because such places are isolated and no humans are found there. Frozen pants phenomenon. In Westridge, Chicago, something strange started happening in the streets. At first glance, it looked like a bizarre scene. Pants standing upright in parking spaces, as if worn by an invisible figure. People watched in confusion, unsure if they were looking at some supernatural present. The pants never moved, never fell, standing frozen as if something unseen held them up. The mystery spread fast, with whispers of ghosts or something even stranger at play. But in the end, the truth came out. It was all part of one man's quest for social media fame, leaving behind a story that still gives people a weird feeling. Underwater light phenomenon. In June 2024, off the coast of Mexico, a group of men aboard a ship witnessed something incredibly strange. A bright light began illuminating the sea from beneath the ocean. As they watched from a safe distance, they tried to figure out what it could be. Some speculated it might be a bizarre sea creature, capable of producing such an intense glow from the depths. Others believed it could be a submerged UFO, hidden deep within the ocean, perhaps using the water as a cloak. Another theory suggested that the light could be coming from a portal, an entryway to outer space. The sighting was so unusual that it made the headlines, and soon more reports of similar occurrences began to surface. What exactly was causing the glow remains a mystery. Russian Navy whale. A strange sighting occurred off the coast of Norway when fishermen spotted a giant white whale swimming near their boat. It wasn't just any whale. It had something strange attached to its body. A team of marine experts quickly arrived to investigate and found the whale unusually calm. They lured it toward their boat using some fish and managed to remove the mysterious harness attached to it. The experts soon realized this was no ordinary whale. It was a beluga, possibly trained by the Russian Navy. The harness suggested it had been used for special operations before being abandoned in the waters of Norway. Bigfoot mountain sighting.
Where is it? Is it like where those trees, like right on the other side of it?
A group of backpackers were exploring the Marble Mountains when they spotted a giant figure standing tall on the far mountaintop. It was unlike anything they'd ever seen. No human or animal could ever reach such a height. The figure stood still, unnoticed by them at first, blending in with the surroundings. But as they noticed its size, they realized it could be Bigfoot. They quickly took a picture as proof, knowing that no one would believe their story without evidence.
This is a far way away.
I don't see nothing.
Mysterious fish encounter. A group of fishermen made a chilling discovery near the dock, a strange, otherworldly fish. Its pointed snout, but what made it bizarre was the weird white tube protruding from its body. One of them reached out, feeling its smooth skin and spotting faint blue fins along its sides. The snout was familiar to garfish or long-nosed gar, but the rest, unnatural, almost alien. Was this a new species or something far more mysterious? They kept it, wondering if it was the first of many secrets the ocean had yet to reveal. Bizarre alien skull. A bizarre skull was discovered near a nuclear plant in Russia, sparking confusion among scientists. It didn't resemble any known creature, neither fish nor bird. The most unusual feature was the skull, which had no neck and strange wing-like structures. Some believe it could be an alien entity, though researchers continue studying the remains. If it turns out to be extraterrestrial, it would suggest that the being had crash-landed long ago, its parts hidden until now. Could it have been part of a secret mission? If the area were searched further, it's possible remnants of a UFO or its parts could be uncovered as well. Open discussion. In Italy, a local man saw something in the sky that made him look twice. A long, curved structure appeared, unlike any known craft. It looked cloaked, like a UFO hidden in plain sight. The concept of cloaked UFOs suggests they can use advanced camouflage technology to blend into the sky, becoming invisible to the human eye, radar, or cameras. This sighting could very well be one of those, hiding to observe humans without being noticed. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos.